Привет, товарищи! Welcome to my мастерская. Today I'm going to show you how to make a very simple yet very effective survival washing machine. Something like this would be very useful just in case there's an EMP, zombie apocalypse, or a natural disaster. Any of those scenarios, this would be great. This requires no power or electricity to run. All you need is your arms to run this apparatus. Now keep in mind, a washing machine cleans clothes using the agitation method, which basically means it pushes water through the clothes and thus removing the debris or dirt with it as it passes. We're going to be doing essentially the same thing, yet in a very more simple and crude way. All we're going to need is two ingredients: a 5-gallon bucket and a $2 plunger. But this plunger isn't perfect just yet. Let me show you what kind of modifications you need to make this work. The first thing that we're going to need to do is cut off the bottom piece off of that plunger. Remember, safety is paramount in all operations. So this is the part that you're going to be throwing away. You're going to want to cut 6 holes on the top of this to agitate the water, so the water comes through the top of this cap as you're pushing down. I'm going to use a drill, but you can use a knife. This is how it should look like after we're finished. As you guys can see, that was very simple to make. If you want to make this more efficient, use a bigger plunger. This is a standard size, but you can use a bigger one with a longer handle, more leverage. If you use one with a longer handle, as you guys can see, this is for comparison's sake. If you use one at least this tall, you can actually cut a hole in the top of this lid, the way it'll go around, and you can actually fill this almost 4.5 gallons full. So you can max out the potential use out of this 5-gallon bucket. With this short handle, I can probably only use 3.5 gallons tops. For about 4 gallons of water, we're going to wash 3 pairs of pants. That's the formula for this washing machine. And to do so, we're going to probably, for 4 gallons, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of detergent. Now keep in mind, the amount of detergent needed will vary depending on how many pieces of clothes you're trying to wash, the weight, the thickness of the clothes, and of course how dirty they are. All this will come in account, so use this accordingly to your needs. And as always, go ahead and like this video, comment down below, share, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, subscribe if you haven't already. Till next time. Fun fact, this at minimum is 60% more efficient than hand washing. So keep that in mind. You're going to save a lot of strength using this kind of method.